Good job, Zach. Well, I'm back. It's live. Skill Trade Up is live again this week. We have beaten the odds and survived yet another week. It's going to be awesome. It'll be fantastic, and I guarantee it'll be just as exciting as our fantastic United States electoral process. Probably not. It's been a crazy election. Still going. All right, guys. My name is Zach Ciota. I am the host of Skill Trade Up and the overlord of this region. So let's see who we have in the chat tonight. And I'll explain the game in just a second. We got to get to know our chatters. We got Luke the plumber. Hoser, HVAC back from his long hiatus at the trailer. Jessica Egan, wife of Craig Egan. HVAC residential basics as opposed to HVAC residential advanced stuff. Adam Haichi, the never will use that sawzall. Come on, Adam. Use the sawzall. We also have, I'm just kidding, don't have to use the sawzall. Bob Reddington. What's up, Zach? Hey, what's up, Bob? Matthew O'Donnell. What's up, man? Yes, you're the one who won. That's what I was thinking about. Who won that can't play tonight? Matthew can't win. Oh, he already won. He can't play. So, if you win on a certain day, you can't play until the next month on that same day. I think that's the best way to do it because it's the best way for me to remember it. That gets some new blood in here, too. Because when we play the Skill Trade Up, we play for keeps. And we play for the big enchilada. That made little to no sense. When we play Skill Trade Up, I ask you questions, and if you get them right, you win a prize, a tool, or some sort of material that has to do with HVAC. If you get it wrong, you go about your merry way. But if you get it right, you win a prize. You can keep your prize, go home, and live your life. Follow the American / Canadian dream. Or you can continue playing to get bigger and better prizes until you have the ultimate prize, which tonight that's going to be a NAVAC tubing expander with the expansion kit with even more heads or a mystery prize. Mystery prize. Don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be awesome. I can tell you that much. It's on the final level. Let's see who else we have in the chat here. Same names. Frylock. Hey, what's up? What's up? Howard Hawaii Gland. I talked to you last week via emails. How are you, sir? Guys, let me show you a little bit about this place. And I just want to tell you some things real quick. Let me see if I can do it right. Have you guys been listening to the HVAC Shop Talk podcast? Many of you are thinking, the what? And I'm going to tell you, try listening to it. HVAC Shop Talk, the same merry voice you hear right here, you're going to see on that podcast too. See it with your ears, that is. Check it out, HVAC Shop Talk. Also, if you want to be notified in advance of these shows, join our Skilled Trade Up live stream text notification list. You can find that in the description of this video. I believe the list has grown to over 14 names. That's 15. And hopefully you were all notified properly. I actually realized that you can time your Gmails to go out later. Schedule them. That seems like something everybody knew for a long time, but, whatever. Also, on Sunday night this week, if you get sick of HVAC like I do, you say, I don't want to talk about HVAC one more day. On Sunday night, we're going to be having a very special Man with Issues. It is the Men with Issues show on the Man with Issues channel. Is that complicated enough? It is the Men with Issues show on the Man with Issues channel. Okay, this week's going to be the origin of morality. That is a stark contrast to the comedic tone I have right now. We're going to be talking to, of course, Beaver's going to be there. We're also going to have our buddy from the chat right now, Steve, Residential Basics, is going to be there as well, and our buddy Joe Shearer, because we all have, just the aching to have a really complicated discussion. So that's what's going to happen, okay? Back we go, funk, and we have, on Friday night, Tersh Blissett, our buddy, Tersh, back for the first time in several months. He's going to be talking about surviving the winter as an HVAC company. So he will actually be explaining how you can avoid some of those dips and perils that occur during the year. Tersh has been a very successful businessman for a long time. So remember, if you want to watch that show, and I suggest that you do, because we have the same great live chat, same people are going to be there with extra people, because that show gets more people for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the educational qualities of it. I don't know. Whatever. HVAC Training Videos channel, that's where you have to go. You have to subscribe. Well, you don't have to subscribe, but it's better if you subscribe for my life, if you subscribe. Just like if you throw a like on this video, makes this video better. Makes YouTube go, huh, That guy deserves to be popular like Justin Bieber. And then they make it happen. And I thank you. So, notifications. Make sure you sign up for those in the chat. I explain the game. You play. It's in here with me. If you never played before, you actually come onto the show. Don't be afraid or nervous. I'm more nervous than you are. I'm nervous for you guys to come in here because I don't know the answers to any of the questions, but I have the buffer of having to already know the answer because I get to look them up. I wouldn't not know any of the stuff. I'm going to be honest with you. That's why I'm the host and I'm not playing the game because I don't know any of the stuff. So that's why you guys play. You guys win the stuff. You guys deserve it. Whatever. All right. Welcome. JH is here. What's happening, Justin? JH, HVAC and Plumbing. So, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and I'm going to put a link in the chat. All right? If you want to play, the first person to hit that link and appear will be the one that plays the game first tonight. And I have a special thing we're going to do a little bit later. We'll see how well I pull it off. It's kind of a last-minute thing. You guys know me. I'm the king of last-minute stuff. And I'm going to try to pull off something tonight. So we're going to have our first contestant. We're going to watch a little Yellow Jacket ad. I have my little button over here. And as soon as I play the ad, I'm going to put that link in there. And the first one in here gets to play the game, guys. All right. Good luck. The new Yellow Jacket scale, part number 68864, has a 220-pound capacity, a large platform, and wireless Bluetooth communication via the WideJack app. With a 0.05% accuracy and 0.2 ounce resolution, service technicians can count on precision measurements every time. Bemco, what are you doing here? Bemco, you're on the phone. He's on the phone. What are you doing on the phone? What are you doing? I can't even hear you. You're muted. Hold on. Go ahead.
Why'd you mute me?
I muted you. You won last week. You can't even play this game this week.
Technically, it's the next month, though, Zach.
Didn't you hear us in the beginning? You had to wait till the next month. You just won. Did you get your prize?
It arrived today, but I'm out of town again working, so I'll get it when I get home.
I can't let you play again. You're the grand prize winner from last time. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, well, I just want to say hi. That's all.
Well, I like you saying hi, man. That's nice. All right, I'm gonna send you something anyway. All right.
You already sent me something. You good?
All right, fine.
Good luck to whoever does play.
We're gonna bring the next person in line here. Oh man, we had a next person in line and they dropped out.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna bring the next person in here. All right.
They thought you were seriously gonna bring me on.
They thought I was gonna seriously bring you on. That's exactly what they thought. But I'm gonna dump you off. I'm gonna dump you off right now, Bimco.
Bye.
See ya. All right, let's bring in our next person. That would be Comfort Diagnostics. What's happening?
Hey, how you doing?
I am fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, sir.
Well, see, you made it onto the show. You were asking about the show, and now here you are. So congratulations.
Well, thank you, sir.
So what are you thinking? How many times have you watched this game be played?
I think it's been 3 or 4 times.
All right. So how do you think you're going to do based on the times you've watched?
I'm in Southwest Florida, so depending on the questions, gas furnaces and stuff kind of get me.
Yeah. So you're in Southwest, so you're on the southern part of Florida, so there's no gas furnaces at all then, right?
No, sir. No, not really.
No oil furnaces.
Go to the Panhandle a little bit, there is.
Oh, man.
So, not where I'm at.
Okay. Well, let's see. I don't remember what the questions are. I made the questions several days ago, so I don't remember if there's too much gas heating stuff. All I can tell you is we go from level 1 to level 4. You have one lifeline, and that is ask the chat. So at some point, if you're unsure of the answer, you can ask the chat and see what they think. But I will caution you that as you get higher up, the questions get harder, and the level 4 questions are very difficult. So if you lost your lifeline, consider that when going for level 4, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the first level of prizes here, which is going to be you can win either a fancy Amazon multimeter worth over $15, maybe $20.
Okay.
You could win a set of it's not a set. It is the coil cleaner, or pan and drain treatment from Refrigeration Technologies. Just double prize right there. Or some ratcheting wire strippers, which I think are really cool. I bought them on Prime Day or whatever. It just came on Amazon. Really cool stuff from Irwin. Or a bag of coil cleaner from Refrigeration Technologies. So, which one of those would you choose?
Probably none of them.
You're just gonna blow by that. Okay, all right.
No,
Hey,
like I mean, you have to keep on going on.
you want bigger and better things. All right, we're just gonna do this formality of level 1 so we can go on to level 2. All right, I like the answer right there. What do you want? I want the main prize. All right, I'm shutting off the live chat here, guys, and we're gonna get on to our first question here. And you say your name is Comfort Diagnostics, but your name was it Howard?
Yes, sir.
All right, Howard, pronounce the last name for me.
Hoagland?
So I was sort of close right there.
Hoagland. Yeah, you were.
I really
It's
stressed
okay.
the syllables. I was like, Hoagland, but that's just me being funny. All right, so this is our level 1 question, and remember you have the 1 lifeline still, so don't hesitate to use it whenever you need it. Here's your question, and the first 2 words are a furnace. So I'm sorry.
That's okay.
A
I
furnace.
appreciate it.
That's no problem. A furnace with an excess heat rise may have what issue? A. Excess system airflow. B. Insufficient system airflow. C. Only one functional burner. Or D. None of these.
When you're on the other side, you see all the questions that pops up, and you're looking at them.
Right?
It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier than now. When you see just me and you talking and no questions,
That's
So,
right. It can be very difficult not seeing the questions. Some people will bring their phones in and watch the show with it muted beside their computer or however they're watching to make it easier.
Yeah.
But I can reread it if I need to.
No, it's say it again. It's airflow. I know it's airflow, but say it again. Heat rise. Go ahead.
A furnace with excess heat rise, the heat rise is too large, may have what issue? A. Excess system airflow. B. Insufficient system airflow. C. Only one functional burner. D. None of these.
Do the air beat, but
What say
too
you?
much.
What are you
said
thinking?
too much of a heat rise.
It's a big heat
Too
rise.
slow. The blow is too slow. So
So what do you think? You're thinking B.
yeah,
Is that your final answer?
yes.
Well, that's the right answer. Insufficient airflow. Make the heat rise too big. You had to speed up the blower. All right. So you gotten past level 1. You're looking at level 2. Your prizes for level 2, you could get a upgraded multimeter. You could get a Milwaukee pack-out box. I would love to know the model number for it to tell you, but I don't remember offhand. I'm very sorry. A Tack Life little reciprocating saw like the Milwaukee hacksaw, very similar to that. Or a Klein multi-nut driver, or it doesn't matter because you're just going to keep trying to go.
Yeah, keep on going.
All right, let's keep on going. We're looking for bigger and better things. This is your level 2 question. In typical 3-phase HVAC compressors, what describes the winding characteristics? A. Each winding is a different resistance. B. Resistance between windings is the same. C. One winding has a higher resistance than the other two. D. None of these. What are you thinking, Howard?
Thinking A.
So you're thinking each winding has a different resistance in a typical 3-phase HVAC compressor.
Yeah, go 50-50.
Do you want to actually use the 50-50 lifeline?
Yeah.
Okay, no one ever used it. I didn't even include it this time, but you can definitely use it. Now, you only get one lifeline, so you're positive.
Yep.
All right. So your 50-50 is going to be either B, resistance between windings is the same, or C, one winding has a higher resistance than the other two.
C.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
All right, you said C, one winding has a higher resistance than the other two, and it's actually B. The resistance is the same from winding to winding on a 3-phase compressor. On a single-phase compressor, you'll have different resistance between, to start and run windings. So,
gotcha. Well, I appreciate being on the show. Love what you're doing.
Well, I appreciate you watching. Because you played the game, you will get something. So send me your address. I know you might have already done that. But
I already did. So you can gift that to somebody. So.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, sir. Right here. I
Okay.
got it on.
Well.
So I do appreciate that.
Oh, you do have it on. I didn't even notice that. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, it's a little dark in here. I'm trying to get used to this stuff,
Well, I really appreciate that. I was happy to send it to you. It's always cool to see somebody new watching. So I appreciate that. And make sure you try again next week because you're wide open. You didn't win this week. That means you can come in and play next week and try to win then.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you playing.
Bye-bye.
Take care. All right. That was Howard. He's gone. He did a good job. Each one of the questions is tailored to a different part of the industry. A lot of them they can be a little bit tricky, so you got to stick with it. And he used a lifeline. Just didn't work out. I'm going to open up the chat for just a second, guys. I'm going to play a little bit of an ad, take a little break, open my Coke and drink it a little bit, and we'll be back. Let's see. What will I play? I think I just have the ads, so we'll play the ads. All right, I'll be back right after this wonderful ad from House Call Pro. In this day and age, HVAC companies really need the assistance of a software to help organize their jobs, get customer payments, as well as just many other activities that need to be streamlined for you to run your business effectively. And for us, we support House Call Pro. It's the #1 rated HVAC software for ease of use, customer service, and fastest onboarding. You can grow your revenue, save time, and properly manage money, which is a huge thing right there, all while improving customer service. So many times we get caught up in running the business and going through all the ups and downs of a business that we lose sight of some of the little things that this software will help you do. It does so much more than just scheduling and dispatching. The features include text notifications. Homeowners will get a text when your technician is on the way, which is huge because they know what to expect and when to expect it. There's estimates and invoices, a live map GPS, payment options and solutions, customer financing, and automatic follow-up marketing. Running a business is hard and there's so much happening all of the time. House Call Pro can help take the weight off your shoulders. And now our listeners, HVAC Shop Talk, can save 50% off the first 3 months, which I suggest you try. And if you don't have a business software or you're looking to change, take advantage of this offer. You can go to housecallpro.com/HVAC Shop Talk to get your demo, start saving money, and start running your company efficiently and more effectively. Vivka, what are you doing here, kid?
Just want to say hi again.
Hey, nobody leave.
Should have asked the chat, man.
Nobody
Should've
leave
told
the
him.
queue. Nobody leave the queue, okay? Bivco cannot play this game. I just think it's a trip. You make it first like every time. What do you got, like the lowest latency of any internet connection in the United States?
Well, I'm on a computer, so I think it's faster than doing it on a phone.
Hey, maybe that's the thing.
Unfair advantage.
I don't know if it's unfair.
I got a quick finger.
Got a quick finger. Well, I don't know if I'd brag about that or not. I got a quick finger, man. I hate to even say this joke any farther.
I think it's brag-worthy.
I think it is probably. I mean, it depends on how many things you have in your life that you can brag about. I mean, if you got to go to the finger
utilize a quick
first.
finger for lots of things. We'll just leave it at that, I guess. Keep this family rated. Good luck next contestant. Don't forget, you can ask the chat. You don't have to do the 50-50.
That's right. Do you think you should ask the chat, huh?
Oh, always ask the chat. Chat knows everything.
I would have asked the chat on that one. I think the chat would have done a good job for him on that one.
Oh, I just spammed B so hard.
No, B wasn't B the right answer?
Yeah.
Well, that's not spam, is it?
3-phase, the same resistance. Well, unless it's a jacked up compressor. So that's one of the checks that we do when we're checking 3-phase.
Yeah.
Check winding to winding.
You'd be one of the guys out there. Well, if it's not working properly, it wouldn't be equal. It's like,
yeah.
Thanks.
Let him off on a technicality. Come on.
All right, Bimco, get out of here. I got to bring somebody in to play this game, man. All right. All right, we have Adam Heisch. What's up, man?
What's going on, Doug?
You look cozy.
Yeah.
Man, that looks like you got a blanket and everything, and the pillow behind you is the same color. Are you in bed?
Let me change scenery. No, I'm on the couch.
You don't have to. You don't have to go anywhere. It's just funny. We've had people that show up like Curtis Bowers is always showing up to interviews and stuff, laying down in his bed. I was like, I don't know if this is appropriate or not. I guess there's nothing wrong with it unless you're since you're clothed, it's fine. But
Right. Not too casual, right?
hey, the guys are like, turn the heat up at your house. You got too many blankets on. I had to turn the AC on in my room. It was hot in here. Forget the heat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but this is, it's not hot outside. It's like 53 outside, but we hadn't had anything on all day, like the AC or nothing. Nothing's run all day, and we've been cooking inside, and there's 7 of us, so we built up some heat. So we had to turn the AC on for a minute. Low ambient
Yeah,
cooling.
I'm pissing the family off. I'm doing that battle of wanting to turn the heat on just yet. So.
Oh yeah, the awkward changeover. So you're in Canada, so it's got to be cold there, right?
I'm actually Tennessee, so Middle Tennessee area.
What the crap? Why did Adam Walker. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Okay, forget about that. That was a brain fart.
Them
Sorry.
Adams.
Yeah, I knew very well where you're at. I've sent you stuff before. I don't know. I must have had a brain fart right there. That's all right. That's a medical term. Yeah. All right. So the last time you played this go around like within the last few weeks, right?
Yeah, that sounds correct.
Did you win last time?
No, I think I lost on the 3rd round. I think it was the HFO got me. No, the HFC got me.
Oh, there's rat HFC. All right.
Those damn EPA questions.
I don't think that we have an EPA question in this round, but like I said, sometimes I can't recall all the questions because I'll make them like a week in advance, and I'll forget what's there. So let's do this. I mean, is there any reason to show you level 1 prizes?
I mean, only if you want to.
Man, I don't really feel like it, and you're not going to want any of them because I'm familiar with your play style, so I know we're not stopping at level 1. So we're just going to go ahead and do the level 1 question. Get out of the way. You ready?
Sweet, let's do it.
Here we go. Level 1 question. What is a typical static pressure in a duct system? All right. What is a typical static pressure in a duct system?
I'm going to go with 0.5.
Oh, you're looking at the things. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. You had to watch it along with it. It's easier. 0.5, is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's the final answer. We'll go for it.
Well, that was completely wrong. I'm just kidding. It was correct. You were so confident.
Tell the manufacturers that.
Tell the manufacturers may want that, but that's not what they get out in the field. So,
Right.
All right. So level 2 prizes, I'm going to show those out there just for other people watching. We got the Milwaukee Pack-Out box. We got the very cool Klein multi-nut driver that is magnetic. So that's the cool part about it. Some of these multi things aren't magnetic, but this one is. Attack Life reciprocating saw, 12 volt, or a Mirtec, I think it is Mirtec multimeter that has capacitance. It does not have microamps, and it does not have millivolts. So I feel like I'll mention that because that's something that concerns folks that live in colder environments. So, you ready for that second question, I guess?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's do it. Why? Let's not waste time. Let's get this thing going. Which term means the ability to store an electric charge? Which term means the ability to store an electric charge? A, capacitance. B, inductance. C, resistance. Or D, accumulator. Listen to the music and let the answer come to you.
I'm feeling capacitance on this one because capacitor is basically storing a charge, but it's also discharging that charge. So.
It is discharging the charge.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to go with the gut with A on it.
Is that your final answer?
Sir, yes, sir.
All right, well, you hear that in the background right there? Hold on, let's see if we can hear it again. My son was hitting the door stop again, and it's the loudest thing on earth. But, I'm not going to keep you waiting. You are, in fact, correct. It is capacitance. So you're halfway there to victory. Now, the prize is on level 3. Man, they step it up a notch. All right, we got, not only do we have an Irwin ratcheting wire stripper, we also have the diagonals that go with it, and another wire stripper. It's a 3-plier set. We'll call them all pliers just to be broad. Or there is a Skill 20-volt drill impact driver combo set, or a 4-pack of the different coil cleaners from Refrigeration Technologies that come in the bags, or you have a Yellow Jacket Y-Jack probe, lunchbox, and hat. So that's a little bit, stepping it up a little bit. Which one of those would you like if you were to win and stop here?
I don't know. I'm kind of looking at the Y-Jack psychrometer there. I got the field piece, the job links, but I'd be interested to see what that Y-Jack's all about.
Do a little comparison, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, all right. Well,
which one I can lose quicker on a job?
That's about right. Where are my Malco reversible chucks right now? I don't know.
Right.
I don't even know, and I don't even go out in the field that much. I don't know where they are. I have like 5 of them, and I don't know where they are right now. But they're wonderful.
I don't know how many thermometers I got stuck in somebody's ductwork somewhere.
Them UEI foldable thermometers. There's roughly 1.2 million in people's ductworks across the nation.
Yeah.
But okay, well, you got to win the prize if you're going to get the prize. So we have level 3 here. Here's our question. You have your lifeline, which is Ask the Chat. They are helpful 93% of the time. Sometimes they're completely horrible, but most of the time they're great. So there's that cautionary tale. Here's your level 3 question. Which insulation is water resistant, adds to building structural integrity, and has a higher R value per inch? Let me read that one more time. Which insulation is water resistant, adds to building structural integrity, and has a higher R value per inch? A. Open cell foam. B. Fiberglass bats. C. Closed cell foam. D. Blown-in insulation.
Well, water resistant. I know it's going to be pretty difficult for fiberglass and blown in to be water resistant.
You would think.
So open cell, closed cell. I'm kind of thinking closed cell would be more water resistant than open cell. But then again, I'm not an insulation guy.
Now, what are you thinking? Just because the cells are closed, you figure water can't get in?
Yeah, it's kind of the thought process there. And as far as closed cell, I would think it's more rigid, which would the structural integrity there probably add into the building. So let's go with C on the closed cell.
Is that your final answer?
Sure, why not?
I like it. I mean, you just like to ride the wave here, no matter. Now, how confident are you in that answer?
How confident?
Yeah, how confident? Like a percentage-wise, how confident were you in closed cell?
I would say 70%.
Man, that's good enough for me. That's right on the money. You got it. Closed cell insulation, that's correct. So
Sweet.
You're on the final level. So here's your prizes. This is an interesting week right here because you have a Navac Swager with the expansion kit. I mean, they have heads that go all the way up to 1 5/8, I think. So it goes from, I don't know how low it goes. If it's 3/8 or 5, it might be a 1/4 inch actually. I'm not sure, but it goes all the way up to 1 5/8. Nice set. Or there's a big question mark on there because I'm going to pack up a mystery prize. Now you have no idea what that's going to be. It could be, well, it's not going to suck. It'll be good, but you just don't know what it's going to be. So, do you have a Swager already?
Yeah, I've got the old the Hillmore version.
It's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Navac stuff that they've been coming out with. They're doing pretty good with the products there.
Yeah, you could get the Navac one, keep it, and sell the Hillmore one for like a couple $100 probably.
Yeah. I got guys I work with that work underneath me, operations manager. Maybe I can do a raffle or something. Who knows?
A raffle? That sounds very sporting. All right.
Yeah.
Well, there's only one thing you got to do. You got to win the other one first.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And that's something that you do want to do that.
-5 degrees.
you do want to go for that final level? It's a tough question, so I want to ask and make sure that you thought it through. All right. Okay. So you get to use your lifeline on this, as long as you say so, because it's the 4th question. You have a lifeline. So let's see if you actually are going to need the lifeline. Here's level 4 question. The modern concept of air conditioning was first conceived by blank in 1820 when he discovered compressed and liquefied ammonia could chill air when it was allowed to evaporate. A. Willis Carrier. B. Michael Faraday. C. Dave Lennox. Or D. Gust Gettle. I wonder how good the chat's going to be on this one.
Yeah, I don't think it's Willis Carrier. I think he was more the godfather of dehumidification. Let's use the lifeline on this just to get people involved on it.
All right, I'm going to open up the chat here. We're going to see what they say. See how many HVAC historians we have in here. And just to be good guys out there, don't write an answer down if you absolutely don't know. Because that's not helpful.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe D, but...
Gust Gettle. Okay, because you've heard the name Gettle before. There's a brand of air conditioners named after Gust Gettle. Of course, Linux is the same way.
I've definitely heard Linux, too.
Yeah. So let's see who we have popping up. There's Frylock is writing over and over again B. He literally wrote B like 10 times. Now, Ductworker says D, Gust Gettle. James says B, Faraday. Jessica Egan says B, Faraday. Clint Glasgow says D, Gust Gettle. So all of them are saying either B or D. And I don't know if you subtract out how many times Bimco wrote B, how equal it is, but it looks like he's very adamant that he thinks it's B.
Now, isn't that like the Faraday? Is that the same Faraday cage for the electrical side? Is that the same D?
I do believe Michael Faraday, that's the same man you're thinking about.
I gotcha.
But his inventions may not be relegated to one field.
I gotcha.
Bimco says, it's B, thank me later. Oh, so what are you going to say? Are you going to trust Bimco, who seems very confident, or we have a spread of D and B for everybody?
I think in the process of deduction, the only Gettle I know of, I don't think dated back to 1820. So I'm going to have to go with B, Michael Faraday.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, let's run with it.
Oh, man. That is a tough one right there. I'm taking him off the screen here. Gus Gettle, I don't know what era he is from, but it was not the right answer, Gus Gettle, that's for sure. So your answer still in play is B. Now, if we go and bring it back up again and we see Willis Carrier, he actually came along after. So it's not Willis Carrier. So it comes down to Dave Lennox, which is a real person, which I thought was just a guy in the commercial, but Dave Lennox was a real person, and he was from way back in the day. And so was Michael Faraday. But it turns out that Faraday is the actual guy. So you win the grand prize.
Thank you,
You're right. Bimco.
Yeah, he came through.
He did come through, man. Bimco knew that one. It's like, you ever been at home and watched Jeopardy and there have been like a 1,000-point question and you knew it and you're just yelling at the screen because you're so proud of yourself?
Yeah.
So Bimco.
I appreciate it.
Oh, I'll need to play that twice. What the world? So you won the grand prize. Now here's a question: are you going to get that Swager? Or are you going to go for this mystery prize, which has, could be the worst thing in the world, or it could be like a Tesla? You never know what it's going to be.
Hey man, I like to take gambles in life. I think I like the mystery prize there.
I hear you. The mystery prize will be on its way tomorrow. You seem to be pretty lucky. You win the game. You've won the Sawzall. You won the mystery prize here. I think you're going to enjoy it. I think you're really going to like it. So
man, that's awesome.
So what I'm going to tell you is I want you to send me your address, and it's really just a reminder for me to ship it.
Sure.
That's all it is. I know it's probably the same thing. Most of them never change, but it's really just a reminder. So do that as soon as possible. I will pack it up after the show and get it ready and send it out tomorrow. So,
hey man, I'll send it your way, and I really appreciate it, Zach.
That's no problem, man. I appreciate you playing the game, and good job on winning the grand prize.
Yeah, thank you guys in the chat too.
Oh yeah, guys in the chat came through.
And gals. Sorry, Jessica.
That's right. Jessica's there too. That's right. All right, man.
Don't hurt me.
I think they're happy for you. So, all right, I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna say goodbye. We're gonna take a little break here in just a second. So, take care, Adam.
See you, man. Thank you.
So Adam won the grand prize. That's awesome. Awesome. Okay, guys, I have to explain something here for just a minute. I have to tell you that for the next segment, we're going to do something a little bit different, okay? And I want you to, it's not over yet, Hoser. Don't say great show yet like it's a great show. All right, I'll see you later. No, we're not done yet, okay? It's still going, all right? We have a very cool segment that I've thought of on the fly earlier today. I was like, I'm going to try this. But here's what we need to do, okay? I'm not telling you the prize, Gary. You're going to have to wait till Adam gets it, and he'll tell us the prize next time he's on the show. He'll pop in. It's like, oh my God, it was the best thing I've ever seen. It was a Tesla car filled with Milwaukee tools. Nah, that's not what it is because I can't afford any of that stuff. So, all right, here we go. If you want to play any special game after the break, okay, after the break, I need you to have a pen, that's right, and a piece of paper if you want to play in a special game after the break. Now, we're trying this stuff. I like to try new things, man. This is just how I roll, okay? Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Like, what are we doing here? This isn't classic concentration. We're not going to play tic-tac-toe. But if you want to play, make sure you have a pen or some writing utensil that we're going to be able to see. I'm going to be able to see through the screen. And a piece of paper, all right, if you want to play. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take a little break here for a second. I'm going to put the link on the screen, and I'm going to take 4 people. 4 people. We're going to play 4 people, okay? So what I have to do is actually have to do a little bit of work here for just a second. It might be, we'll get it. We'll get it. I think we'll get it. It's on the fly. So it's going to be something a little bit difficult. So just make sure you got your stuff ready. All right, I'm going to take a little break. We're going to come back, and I'm going to put the link in there. If you want to play, we'll take 4 people to play. So the first 4 that make it will be able to play. And if you've won the game here tonight or in the last couple weeks, just don't sit in on this one. Let the other guys play. It's not going to be a grand prize as big as this, but it could be. Who knows? It could be. It could be bigger. You know me, I'm kind of random. So I'll see you guys in just a second. The best forced air zoning controls in the HVAC industry come from EWC Controls. This includes the Workhorse BM Plus 3000 zone panel, 3 zones, multiple dip switches so you can customize the controls to your particular system install. Another workhorse of the system is the URD and ND dampers. These power open, power closed dampers are both reliable and long lasting. So for the entire life of your system, you won't be replacing your zoning components. And lastly, the innovative SBD2 static pressure bypass with the wireless NFC interface take this whole thing to a new level of precision and reliability because you can set your system right there at your fingertips to the particular static pressure you need. No more guesswork, no more barometric arms. Go to EWC Controls Incorporated. You can find them online to learn more and look for them in your local supply house. Okay, so it's a little bit different screen here because I'm going to be bringing in 4 players. We only have 3. We need 1 more over here. And Bimco, you're going to actually get to play because there's only 3 dudes there. So Bimco, who has the lowest latency on Earth, here he is. Hello, Bimco.
It's terribly inconsistent, though.
It's not inconsistent here tonight. I can tell you that much. It's pretty good. So do you have your pen and your paper?
I have an old invoice for paper.
But you can write. Craig showed up. Craig, you made it, man. You're the 4th guy. So we have Luke the plumber. Hello, Luke.
How's it going?
All right, I'm good. We'll see how this game plays. Let's see if I can't make this fall on its face or not. All right.
I might fall on my face.
Hey, well, we can do it collectively. We have Weaver Maintenance. What's up, Dave? I can't hear you, Dave. Oh, hold on. We lost Dave.
Look at the bottom for the mute thing, Dave.
No, he's not muted on this thing. It must be something not coming through on the other end. We'll get this, Dave. We're going to wait. We're going to hold this game up. But first of all, it gives me a time to think through how I'm going to do it, which is good. I'm about to look this direction because I'm looking at a whole different screen.
I got it, yeah.
We got it? Coming through, Dave? Dave, are you with us, Dave? You don't actually have to be able to speak to play this game, though. Nope, there you go. I hear it. Well, did you hear that when he tapped on it? No, maybe not. All right, Dave, you're going to continue fixing that problem. I'm going to bring... Well, Dave's gone. Dave, we miss you, man. All right. Hey, Dave, good luck in your life, man. We hope to see you soon. Right, we got Craig. Craig, what's happening?
How's it going there, man?
Oh, good. Your technical stuff is way better than Dave's. We can't even hear him.
Yeah, I just walked in the door like 10 minutes ago from being on call.
Oh, so you're fresh. So you're well studied. You were at work. You were looking at HVAC components, which is probably what we're going to talk about here. So
Kosher.
I just have a message come through that Hoser can't play because he's stuck. I don't know what that means, but there's a pitcher involved. Well, let's see what this is all about. I can hold it up to the camera unless it's something lewd. Oh no, he's holding two children that look like they're asleep. Okay, that's understandable. Dave, are you with us? Dave is popping up on a new screen now. I want Dave to be here. Here he is. Dave.
Oh no, sorry.
Dave.
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
All right.
Yes.
Let's do this. All right, we have Dave. I should bring up the names. Let me bring up the names of everybody here so we can see.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes.
We're good. All right, there's everybody's name. We got Weaver Maintenance. We got Frylock, who has this weird name, but it's Michael Bimco. Luke the Plumber, Craig Egan. Here's what we're going to do. All right, I thought this through 50%. All right, let's just to be honest. What we're going to do is we have questions just like the skill trade up. All right, so you all have sheets of paper and pencils. So I'm going to ask the question, and then you're going to hold up your paper at the same time.
Doing Jeopardy style.
It is Jeopardy style. So we're trying to get everybody in at one time because there's so many people who don't make it onto the show. You know, there's like, you guys don't see it, but like whenever one guy plays, usually it's Bimco. And just saying, for some reason you pop up there, man. You need to call your company that sells you internet and go, well done. You know, but there's always like 8 guys behind them that don't get to play, and I feel bad about it. So we want to take all 8 of those guys and pit them in a death match against each other. So that's probably the best way to do that. Okay. So I'm going to bring up a question, and I'm going to read it to you, and everyone that gets it right, we keep on going. If you get it wrong, you drop out. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to find a question here
Looking
because,
forward to dropping out.
hey, be more confident, man. You got this, all right? So as an
I'm
exercise,
a 17-year-old kid. I barely know this stuff compared to any of you guys.
you're gonna do all right. I guarantee you, okay? You have to be confident. Say, I'm going to win this thing. Say it to yourself.
You're young. Your mind moves faster than ours.
There you go. See, that's exactly right. Your mind moves much faster than ours. Our minds literally, we can sit there on a porch, and this is what I do. I look out at the cornfield across the street, and I just stare at it for like an hour, and I realize I didn't think that whole hour. So I mean, that's how it goes.
Oh, you all have experienced a lot more than I have.
Well,
So
I don't know. Some of our experiences weren't very helpful. All right. So some of these questions you may recognize from previous skill trade-ups, or some of them you may not. But what it is, don't show anybody your answer. I'm going to put it right there on the screen for those of you who can see the screen. But which issue may cause a low AC temp split across an evaporator? A, low evaporator airflow, and don't show your answer yet. B, low, if you're tempted to hold it up, I know, you know. Low evaporator airflow is A, B is low refrigerant charge, C is both A and B, and D is none of the above. So I'm going to give you just a few seconds to write down your answers.
Wait, what was the question again?
Which issue may cause a low AC temp split, low air conditioner temp split across an evaporator? A, low evaporator airflow, B, low refrigerant charge, C, both A and B, or D, none of the above. Let me shut off these chat dudes so they don't help y'all. Hey, look, Bimco wrote "is the chat on" simultaneously while I was doing that. Okay, does everybody have their answer?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
let's hold it up.
That comes through.
All right, we got B, B, C, and I can't see yours, Craig. B. Well, Luke, I'm
B,
sorry.
Low refrigerant charge.
I'm sorry, Luke. Everybody else was right. Luke, I'm going to have to let you go. Try again
All
next
right.
time. Keep learning. You're 17.
Write it big.
Hey,
All right.
think of it this way, Luke. We're all going to die before you, okay? So, I mean, just think of it that way.
my sisters have used that on me before. My younger sister.
Your younger sister. Well, I can really tell you, looking at this group right here, we're all going to be goners. You're going to be here for like 50 extra years. Don't worry about it. All right, so we'll catch you on the next one, all right?
All right. I'll keep watching all of your videos.
Hey, keep watching. That's right. Don't let us stop watching the videos. You know what I'm saying? Don't get rash. All right. All right, man. Later. He gone. Oh. Almost got rid of Craig, too, because he disappeared at the same time. All right. So, Luke, he's gone. All right. We're on level 2 here. That was a level 2 question, but we're going to call this level 2 anyway. I'm going to bring up another one. We're going to do the same exact thing. All right. Start capacitors are typically paired with these types of relays on residential HVAC equipment. A, sequencer. B, potential. C, a cell switch. Or D, an overload. Take a few seconds. Write down your answers. I need to get these screens synced up where I don't look like I'm always looking right or left. All right. We ready? Bimco looks like he fell asleep. He's like sleeping with his eyes open.
Me and my boys are getting ready to do a Rocket League tournament, so I'm
No. What the world?
we have to register, so then we just sit for a while.
Isn't that on the internet?
Yeah.
What was the question again, Zach?
The question is start capacitor. Dave wants time to Google stuff. He's buying time here. Start
No.
Start capacitors. Start capacitors are typically paired with these types of relays on residential HVAC equipment. A, sequencer. B, potential. C, cell switch. Or D, overload. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, let's see your answers.
Am I over the?
That's C for me.
We got 2 B's and a C, and I'm sorry, Dave, the B's have it. And you'll have to come back and play again next week, man.
Okay, thanks.
But thanks for playing, man. Take it easy. All right, then there were 2. Well, we could just run the clock out, and Bimco's Rocket League will take him out. What do you say, Craig?
In 10 minutes, Zach. Better start talking.
Hey, Bimco. So, Bimco, how's it been going at work?
Pretty laid back, actually.
You won some big prizes lately, haven't you?
Yeah.
It'd be nice for you to let other people win every now and then, Bimco.
You want to leave? I'll leave,
I'm just
man.
kidding.
No.
I'm busting
I
your
like it.
chop. Hey, Craig won't feel like he earned this unless he defeats Bimco, the mighty skilled trade-up winner. All right?
Yeah.
So let me bring out some hard question. All right, let's get a real hard one here. All right, let me find something for you. We're getting some level 2s here. Let's go up to level 4s. All right. Here we go. This civilization was the first to use warm air heating systems. A, the Roman Empire. B, the Persian Empire. C, the Ottoman Empire. And D, Jake from State Farm.
All right.
Warm air heating systems.
All right, take a few minutes. Or not minutes, but take a few seconds. All right. I would love to know what the chat's thinking right now. It's like, what the hell are we asking this for? All right, the Romans, the Persians, the Ottomans, or Jake from State Farm, which should be ruled out probably. I mean, is it logical? Are you both ready?
Both ready.
All right, let's see the answers. We got B and A. All right, so B is the Persian Empire. A is the Roman Empire. I'll be daggone if Lucky Pants didn't pull one out. Again, it is the Roman Empire.
Lucky guess.
Listen, the Persians came first, so I was like, that's the earliest civilization. Just go that way.
The Persian, that was a good guess. There was a lot of inventions in the Persian Empire. Whenever I was like looking up questions like this, sadistic questions that is, I came across a lot of stuff like that from in-floor heating and all sorts of crap, how they kind of work stuff back in the day. But in this case, it was the Romans. So, Craig, I'm going to let you go.
Hey, no problem. Good job there, Bimco.
Hey, good game, Craig.
Take it easy, Craig.
Take care, man.
All right, so Craig's gone now. You pulled it out again, man. You were waiting to play Rocket League, so you weren't even focused on the game. The times you've been waiting for
yelling
pizza
at me because the game started.
No, you've been waiting for pizza playing. You're like a multitasking machine.
Yes, sir. Mostly.
So send me your address again. I'm gonna send you something for playing this game. I like this. I thought this was fun. I was making this game earlier.
Really fun. I like that format a lot.
Yeah, I'll get some music on it next time. And usually, when I show the questions on Skilled Trade Up, I just hit a button and they pop up on the screen. And I had not done that for those. I had forgotten to do that, so I was like kicking myself. So I had to get them by hand. But all right, Bimco, send me your info. All right, man. Good job.
Appreciate it.
Take care, man.
All right, later.
Later. All right. That was fun, man. We're going to do that again. That was a lot of fun. I'm going to get rid of that. Hang out on the other screen. Okay. So, guys, That was a trip. I'm going to do that again for sure. We might do that more often. I like doing that. I know it's kind of silly with the paper and stuff like that, but it's kind of fun. So I think we'll probably do that. I don't know of a better way. I can't send anybody like dry erase boards. That would be awesome if we all had dry erase boards and stuff. But I don't know. It's a work in progress. But I know it's a lot of fun to have multiple guys playing. And if you did lose tonight for whatever reason, I mean, don't kick yourself. Everybody has stuff they know and don't know. If you lost tonight, that means you probably learned something about what you don't know. So that's a good thing. Like, researching for the questions is really interesting to me. That's why I started doing some of the history stuff, because it brings up a lot of stuff that I have no idea about it. Like the Roman Empire, they were the people that had in-floor heating. Back in the Roman Empire, and we're not talking about the Holy Roman Empire that came after. We're talking about the Roman Empire. We're talking about 0 AD, the time of Jesus. They had a Roman Empire even before that. Very cool stuff. Very cool for the people to come out and actually play and give it their best, and I want to salute them for doing that, because it's courageous to come on here and play in front of I won't say a bunch of people, because we're still building this channel, but you have dozens of people watching you and you're willing to put yourself out there. So I thank you, and I suggest you continue doing that, because the people that are doing that, they're going to keep getting more advancements in life and keep learning more and more and more. So, all right, I'm going to remind you guys again, we have a podcast, HVAC Shop Talk. If you don't have a podcast app, download one and look us up. I think you'll enjoy the podcast. Most of them now they're re-edited from live streams that I do on Friday night. On Friday night, I have the HVAC training videos channel, and we interview somebody each Friday night, unless I'm on vacation, which happened one time. But we've done Greg Fox, we've done Zach Desjardins, we did Stephen Reardon last week, and this week we have Tersh Blissett. Next week we're starting a 2-part next week with David Richardson. 1 week's going to be on carbon monoxide. The next week's going to be on introduction to combustion analysis. So we have the next 3 weeks planned out. Those are eventually going to be available in podcast form. What I do is I go through and I edit them and make sure they're cleaned up a little bit from all the uhs and the audio mistakes that happen while we're live, just to make it a little bit easier to listen to. So if you're not digging the live format, or you can't make it to the live format, you can always listen to it in your truck in audio format. You just might have to wait a week or so to listen to it. So if you want to support the show, we don't have any other ways to support us like channel membership, because we're so small. The channel isn't monetized because it's small. So we have Subscribestar. It's subscribestar.com/Zach-Ciota. You can find the link in the chat if you want to help support us, so we can pay for shipping and get prizes and stuff like that. I am trying to make a concerted effort to invest into this game so it's diverse with its prizes and has a lot of stuff that different parts of the trade will want to get. So if you want to help out with that, please go over there and help. You can be a monthly sponsor or one time or whatever. Either way is appreciated and definitely helps out. If you want to be notified that there's a stream, make sure you go to the description of this video afterwards and sign up for live notifications. It's going to ask you your phone carrier. In case you're wondering what that's about, I'm using email to text, and the suffix for the email, like instead of having gmail.com, if you're a Verizon phone number, what I'll do is I'll email your number at vtext.com, and it makes it a text and sends it to your phone. It's just easier for me to do. That's why it asks that. Okay. Sunday night, Man with Issues 12. Non-HVAC stuff on the Man with Issues channel. I'm going to have Justin Beaver with me. He's my co-host, as well as guest Steve, Residential Basics, right here in this chat. And we're going to have Joe Shearer as well. We're going to talk about the origin of morality, where people's morality comes from, and kind of have a discussion between the four of us to see what we think, get our different opinions on it. And last but not least, this is the event for Friday night. It's going to be Tersh Surviving the Winter, talking about how your HVAC company can better ward off slow times in the wintertime, and how you can kind of even out the ebbs and flows of a yearly HVAC business, because it is perceived as seasonal. But it would be nice if we could flatten that curve. That's playing off of our coronavirus stuff, I guess. So that's all for Skill Trade Up tonight. My name is Zach Ciota. I'm the host of the show. Glad you came by. Thankful for anybody that's willing to play and put themselves out there. Next week, those of you who didn't play and thought about it, think about playing, okay? You may crash and burn. You may win the grand prize. We had a grand prize winner tonight. Adam, good job. Way to go. And Bimco, thanks for playing the first time and winning on, I don't know what we're going to call that. Maybe HVAC Jeopardy. I'll come up with something creative and make a little jingle for it or whatever. I don't know. But we're going to play it again, I'm sure. Maybe even next week. We do this every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope you guys are here next time. I'm going to get out of here and go chill out and see if we've decided who is going to be our next president. So everybody work safe this week, and I hope to see you on Friday night on the HVAC Training Videos channel.